21277-FH, People State of Michigan versus Nancy Aguirre. We are continuing a pretrial conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Mr. Bayonetta.
Alex Bayonetta for the people.
John Glazier on behalf of Ms. Aguirre.
All right, so we were on the record earlier this morning with Ms. Aguirre's case. I requested that Ms. Aguirre be drug tested at the jail and indicated at that time that I would allow Mr. Glazier to revisit the issue of bond if Ms. Aguirre tested negative. She was tested earlier today. She did test negative for all substances. So Mr. Glazier, I will give you at this point an opportunity to readdress the issue of bond if you'd like to.
Yes, Your Honor. I've had discussion with her brother. In fact, I called him again after we had this hearing. And he wants to help her out. I know that he wants to get her into some drug treatment, that type of stuff, and maybe community mental health. She has some misdemeanor charges that she has bonds on. And if he gets a PR bond on these, I'll try to get PR bonds on those. If I can't, he says he may bond her out anyway. He's pretty adamant about getting her help with her drug problem, Your Honor. I think she also has some mental health issues as well. But he seems like a guy that really wants to take the bull by the horns, and he's talking about trying to get her into an inpatient program and everything else. And in light of the plea, Your Honor, there is no upfront jail on it. But I'd ask for a PR bond on this, and knowing that she still has bond down in district court that either her brother's going to have to make, or I'm going to have to take care of it, which I cannot do today.
Right.
Your Honor, as I indicated, she has no criminal history, and the amount of methamphetamine involved in this case was less than half a gram.
All right, Mr. Bayonetta.
Your Honor, I have no objection to a PR bond given the plea this morning.
All right, so I will issue a PR bond for Ms. Aguirre with the following conditions: that she not use alcohol, marijuana, or any illegal controlled substance, that she report to Darren Coast in the Circuit Court Pretrial Services as directed by Mr. Coast, that she participate in substance abuse testing, that you do regular and random substance abuse testing, again, Mr. Coast. And that she comply with a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Mr. Glazier, I guess since you don't know what the resolution of her other bond issues might be, do you want me to set something nominal so that she can not post it if you don't get a PR bond on the other cases, or do you want me to?
No, that's fine, Your Honor. She's going to come up for sentencing anyway in a month. Mr. Bayonetta, I'm going to talk to the district court. I don't know if I can do it today, but I'm going to do it. Are you going to be around tomorrow?
Yeah.
If I talk to them, do you have any objection? You know, they'll probably call you, but I think the bonds are real small down in district court. If not, her brother's gonna have to pay them, but I think they're like $500 or $600 or something.
No, I think these are all just
Yeah, like retail fraud.
trespass, retail fraud. Yeah, I won't have an objection to a PR bond in that.
All right, I'll have him talk to you if I can get a hold of it. It'll probably be tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Your Honor, you can leave this as a PR or change this to a
Okay.
PR.
Do we know an address and telephone number where Ms. Gary can be reached when she is released?
Ms. Aguirre, are you gonna be living with your brother? I know he was, when I was talking to him, he was talking about you living with him or maybe but he wants to take care of all this stuff. I know that. Do you know where you're gonna be living?
Yeah, I'm just staying with him.
You're gonna stay with him?
Yeah,
All right, do you have his address? I had it on a letter, but I can't find it. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong file, no wonder.
713 Locust Street.
Yeah, hold on, Your Honor, I have an address.
I think she said 713 Locust Street.
Actually, her brother's is 817 Locust Street.